The United States' political posture towards Taiwan, as you know, has been this idea of strategic ambiguity. And yet, President Biden has been very outspoken that he would defend Taiwan if it came to that. What do you believe the real U.S. policy is in practice?
Now, on your support, putting policy pronouncements aside, the fact is that Taiwan-U.S. collaboration across many domains has reached historic heights in recent years.
Does the relationship at a business level between U.S. businesses and China make your situation better or worse?
As doing business in China today is riskier than before, and the Western companies may want to look for alternative or additional bases in the region. And we welcome them to foster deeper connection with Taiwan. The world has awakened to the importance of supply chain resilience, and resilience and security and secure supply chains are the backbone of a robust economy. And this is where Taiwan can be of tremendous value.
In Washington right now, there is a debate taking place over the funding for the war in Ukraine and now, of course, the war in Israel. How much are you watching and following that as it relates to, again, the U.S. support for Taiwan and what you think ultimately would happen? Does that concern you?
We are watching the development in Ukraine very closely, of course. I want to thank the U.S. for openly reiterating that its partnership with Taiwan is an enduring one, and that its focus in the Indo-Pacific remains unaffected by events elsewhere.
You met with former Speaker Kevin McCarthy in the spring. Beijing called that a violation of its sovereignty. Pelosi, as you know, visited Taiwan when there was a military response to it. How do you calculate the importance of these meetings with the potential response from Beijing?
Well, the meetings are meaningful in the sense that shows the U.S. Friendship towards Taiwan, and also the relationship between the U.S. and Taiwan are close. Of course, China had to react, and they have to say what they need to say. But what is more important is that we all work together to manage whatever risks that we may be encountering. But I think what has been happening is that we have been managing the risk jointly. I think we're okay in that regard.
Finally, you have served 8 years, 2 terms. The people of Taiwan will elect their next president coming up in January, and it appears that the Democratic Progressive Party will secure a 3rd term. How much do you worry that it is going to raise the prospect of more military aggression in China? Is that what the result is going to be over the next several years?
China wants to be involved in our election. There's no secret about it. And they also make their preference known to the public and the world as well in each one of our elections. But I think they are probably not particularly successful in their efforts trying to influence the election here, primarily because this is a democracy and people know that they have made their best decisions as to who is going to be the next leader of Taiwan.